Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Layla and this is Layla Crochet, and I slacked on the videos. I've just been chilling, to be honest, and I've just been crocheting in my own time, not stressing about filming it. Sometimes you just need to do that. You just need your hobby to be your hobby, and that's fine. But I was thinking about videos that I enjoy, that I want to put out there and create, and I really enjoyed the pattern reviews that I was doing. I think I only did like a couple, but I really enjoyed those, so that's what I'm doing today. So this pattern is Hessian the Huntsman. Get his cape. Look how cute he is. Let me just double check that. I'm sure it's the Huntsman. Horseman. I got the H. It's fine. Hessian the Horseman, and he is by Creature Made, and I bought the pattern on Etsy. I'm just gonna find out how much it cost me. So I paid £6.99, but I think I got it on sale. It says that it retails for £8.86, and honestly I think that's quite a bargain. And when I first saw the pattern, I looked at it and I thought, there is no way I can make that. And I even sent it to my boyfriend after I purchased it, and I was like, I have severely overestimated my skills here, but I'm going to try it anyway. And I'm so glad that I did, because look at him. He is just so cool. And in fact, I've got a friend that's already asked me for another one, and I was like, dude, this took me 2 days solid of crocheting. I didn't do anything else. Just 2 days solid of crocheting. I need to give my hands a break before I make another one. The pattern itself says that the difficulty is 4 pumpkins out of 5, and I think that's fair. I think when I was a beginner, no chance would I have been able to do this. There's like a few stitches that I won't say they're necessarily complicated, but it's like back loop only that you go back to after and stuff like that. And I think as a starter, I probably would have found that really difficult. Just for context, I've been crocheting for 2 years now, and I just think it's, sorry, I keep looking at it. So in the pattern, they recommend Big Twist Posh, Big Twist Baby Bear, Loops and Threads Cozy Cub, Bernat Velvet. We can't get Big Twist in the UK. And is Big Twist Joanne's? Here it is. Sorry, I'm looking at mine that's up there. Yeah, I think that's Joanne's. So, but I'm not sure. I've heard that like Michael's is doing it now. Don't know. Someone from America will have to tell me the answer to that one. But yeah, we don't get Big Twist over here. We don't get Loops and Threads over here. We do have Bernat, but it's quite expensive. And for someone like me, where like it's just this, I don't need a 300-gram ball, is what I'm trying to say. I am trying to use up some of my crochet stash, so I just used what I had. So if I can remember correctly, I'm not going to be able to remember shade names. That's because all of my stuff is like balled up without the labels anymore. This is Honey Bunny. No, it's not. That's a lie. This is Toucan by Hobie. This is Honey Bunny by Hobie, and so is the black and the grey. The white and this like cream are LD Baby Yarn. And I think that's all the cut. Yeah. And then this is Big Twist. It's like a glittery, you can see the glitter, it's glittery black. And then this is also Big Twist. This is the only thing that I did different to the pattern. The pattern, you just make the cape. I keep twisting his head. Yeah, you just make the cape. I decided to just add the little single crochet around, and I quite like it. I had like this whole vision of doing like a fabric insert on the back of the cape and like making it. It's too much. It's too much for me. After 2 days, I was like, nope, maybe I'll go back and see that after. There is also an option to make this just like, so he stands. So he's an actual display piece rather than like a plushie. Because I was making this for myself, I just made the plushie. I think in future I would like to make a display version because I think that'd be pretty cool. I have some ideas of like a different version to make that I'll do after I've done my friends. I've got a lot of pastel yarn, and I think he might look cute as a little pastel goth princess. And yeah, overall, in terms of like reviewing the pattern, very easy to follow, very well laid out. It starts from like the boots and then you work your way up, and I quite like that. There is bits of sewing. I mean, obviously you have to like sew his head on and stuff, but I don't mind that. I'm just not very good at sewing heads on. Like they always come out weird. Like it's just me. It's fine. Um, and yeah, like I said, like there's some stitches where as a beginner I probably would have found it like hard, but this especially, even like as I think the first arm took me like 3 attempts before I got it, and then once I got it, it was fine. But that was user error. That's me. There's also a version you can make where you put Velcro and then his head is detachable. I didn't have any Velcro or anything, and because I was trying to use up stuff I already had, I didn't want to buy anything, so I didn't opt for that this time. But again, in the future I might, because it does look pretty cool with the headless version. I just wanted to hop on here, give you the review, let you know, especially because we're coming into spooky season. I know that you'll be looking for those spooky patterns, and this is definitely one that I could recommend, and I definitely think that you should try out. It's it's easier than it looks. I will I will say that much. It's a lot easier than it looks. I was very intimidated when I first saw this, but after making it, I was like, okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Creature Made does have some other patterns, and I really want to buy them. There's one that I'm dying to make. It's called Ghoul the Gargoyle, and if anybody has read The Night and the Moth, and you know Bartholomew, literally I saw this pattern and I was like, oh my god, I want to make my own little Bartholomew. So I think that's the next one that I'm going to make, and I'm actually going to use the app for that one because it's reading it, it seems like I'm actually going to use most of it up. There's also a Plague Doctor one, and me and my boyfriend want to go as Plague Doctors for Halloween this year, so I was like, oh, that'd be really cute if I made a Plague Doctor and then we could stand in our costumes, the little crocheted one. There's some other really cool looking ones. There's like a clown cat, and I think he looks cute. Whimsy the Whiskered, oh no, it's not a clown, it's a witch. There's a circus kitten, that's where I'm getting confused. There's a circus kitten and a witch kitten, and they are also very cute. So I will leave the shop links down below for you. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you do make Hessian, if you have made him, what colours did you use? Let me know what you're planning, like other things you're planning on making for spooky season. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me, please hit the subscribe button, that'd be very cool. And I will see you in the next one.